Alright, so I decided that I was going to record a video so that you can practice some songs, and I think it'll be cool. So I guess what I'm going to do is, I guess let's do Running by Hillsong. I think that'll be a good one to start off with. Before we do that, I'm going to zoom in on my hand. I'm doing this on my phone, so it's not going to be like the highest quality thing. But I'm going to zoom in on my hand to show you just like the fast chords that we play with, because it just makes it a lot more efficient for getting started. And so I'm going to show you what they are real quick. It'll be E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, and those will pretty much handle most of the songs that we play. So here's a little way to start it off. So for most of them, for all of them except for the D chord is a little bit different, but for all the other ones, here's the first, second, third fret, and here's the bottom two strings. You're going to use your pinky and your ring finger right there. Boom. And that's going to count on all of them except for the D. Okay, so the E is going to be right here on second fret. So first fret here, second fret here. And then these two strings. Okay, and then you strum the whole thing. So look. So that's E. And then if you want to do F sharp, it's still the second fret. You're going to do this third string from the bottom, and then this first string at the top, and then you're going to mute the second string with your index. So that's F sharp, so E, F sharp. The next will be G, and that's going to be your middle finger on the third fret, first string, and you'll use the finger to kind of lightly mute that one also. So that's G. So E, F sharp, G. And then the next one is A, and it's just like the E, but both of your fingers go one string down, and then you can mute the top string with your thumb, so you play this string and then all the other ones down. That's A. So E, F sharp, G, A, and then B is just your index on the second string, second fret, and then it's muting this third string, and it's also muting this first string, so it's kind of consuming both of those. Okay, so that's B. So E, F sharp, G, A, B, and then C is the middle finger on the third fret, second string, index finger, second fret, third string, and then you're muting this top string here. This is C. So E, F sharp, G, A, B, C. And then D is your last one, which is going to be fret 2, first string, third string, fret 3, second string. And that's your D, and you'll play this one, this one, this one, and this one. So the bottom four strings is your D chord. So you have E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D. Okay, so that gets you started on the chords there. And so this will be in the key of G, because I don't have a capo, and I'm not going to transpose it anywhere else. So and another thing to tell you, there's a thing called the number system, and so now you know how I said E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D. Okay, so E is 6, F sharp is 7, G is 1, A is 2, B is 3, C is 4, and D is 5. So that's going to be crucial, learning the number system, but this is kind of like a fast overview to just give you something to start with. So the song Running, so the intro and verse is 1, 4, 6, 5. So that's G, C, E, D. So, ready at the light looking out. We're looking out to all that's ahead. Do it again. Every heart confessing your name. We're pressing on towards that day. We're never gonna stop. Again. Never gonna stop. Again. So it goes over and over again for the verses there. And you can watch the video on YouTube for Running by Hillsong to get the gist of the song and all the lyrics. And so the pre-chorus is the same, that 1, 4, 6, 5, which is G, C, E, D. And then I believe, you know what, even the chorus is the same, because we are running, we're chasing after all that you are. We are running, yeah, 'cause all that you are is all that we want now. Whoa. And then it goes back to the next verse. And then, so the verses, the intro, the verses, the chorus, they're all the same. The only difference is the bridge. And the bridge is where the lyrics go, onward we draw towards your light. Desperate we seek to know you more and more. So that, I believe, is so that is 4, 1, 6, 5, which is C, G, E, D. So it's onward we draw towards your light. Desperate we seek to know you more and more. Further we look beyond ourselves to your love, oh yeah. And onward we draw towards your light. Desperate we seek to know you more and more. Further we look beyond ourselves to your love, to your love. Back to the chorus, we are running, chasing after all that you are. We are winning, yeah, 'cause all that you are is all that we want now, yeah. So I was getting a little ridiculous right there, but anyways, and I'll go ahead and do the bass lesson on here, because the bass lesson is really easy. The bass player, you know, just to generically start off playing the bass, you'll play what's called the root note of a chord. And so the root notes for this are the same numbers, and but it's kind of a little bit different, the number system for a bass player. So the 6 will just be an open E, so the top string open, okay? So that's 6, and then 7 is this F sharp. 1 is G. Okay. 2 is A, which is the open second string. Right here. Right there. You know, the open second string. And then 3 is B. 4 is C. And then 5 is D, which is the open third string. So when you're playing the bass, I'll kind of zoom back here. I'll pretend like this is the bass. So, like I said, the verse is 1, 4, 6, 5, I believe. So you'll just be, this is 1, this is 4, and then open E is 6, and then the third string open is 5, or you can play the 5 up here, or you can play the 5 up here, because all of those are D. So you'd be like, so. Ready at the light, looking out to all that's ahead, you know. And then the bridge, which would be 4, 1, 6, 5. Onward we draw towards your light. Desperate, we seek to know you more and more. And if you wanted to do those on the top string, so, if it's 1, 4, 6, 5, so that's G, C, open E, and then D, the verse, ready at the light looking out. We're looking out to all that's ahead. So that's all on the top string, G, C, open E, D. That's the intro, the verse, the chorus. And then the bridge is 4, 1, 6, 5, which is C, G, E, D. So we can get a little further into that in the future, but when you're playing the bass, you can be like, ready at the light looking out. We're looking out to all that's ahead. When every heart confesses your name, pressing on towards that day, you're never gonna stop. Okay, and then the bridge. Onwards we draw towards your light. Desperate, we seek to know you more and more, and further we look beyond ourselves to your love. So hopefully you can see that clearly, and then you can just go through this over and over again. And I don't know the beats per minute on the song, because I didn't look it up before I recorded this video. So anyways, but I believe that you can figure it out. I think I've armed you with enough stuff to get you going, because it's just those 2 structures for this song. And you can listen to, like I said, Hillsong, Running, and that'll get you the basic feel for the song, and then you can apply those numbers, what we call numbers, but they're chords or notes. But since we do our music on the number system, that's why I wanted to give you those number references also, because it's important to learn that. And just to let you know the basic scale for a numbers system, so once again, let's say we're starting in G, so that's 1, G is 1, A is 2, B is 3, C is 4, D is 5, and then let me see, we have E, which is 6, F sharp, which is 7, and then back to 1, which is G, just the octave up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So anyways, alright, have fun, good luck.